Alrighty, chat. Let's do this. Let's do it. We already know how this is going to go. It's not going to be very pretty. The Colorado Avalanche absolutely kicked us the last time we were here. And I imagine the same thing will happen. Again, the lineup for game number 1 is not very pretty, but you never know what might happen. We'll get Mooney, Celebrini, and Ekblad back after game number 1. This is what Colorado looks like. DC Carnage, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. The Avalanche. Oh my God. Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. The team should have been competing for the division title. They very much didn't. And then we blew it up at the deadline. We got our first round pick back, which we shouldn't have because then we made the playoffs. And now this is our reward for making the playoffs, is getting to get absolutely steamrolled. Carnage, welcome in, though. Okay, we're happy to have you here. We do a lot of franchise modes around here. A lot of NHL, but other games as well. Madden pretty soon. Yeah, we're screwed. Oh, good. Cale Makar is still there. Great. This is... Oh, no. This is just so not good. How else do I put it? How else do I put this other than this is so very, very ungood? Nick Roberts, the gifted sub as well. What a man. We know Mackenzie Blackwood's their goalie. No injuries, just a couple of healthy scratches. This is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad. It is game number 1 at Ball Arena. Let's see what happens to the heavily diminished Preds. First period. Okay. Turner, Kachuk, Burke, Kerfoot for the Avs. It's 3-1 after 20 minutes. We still have a long way to go. I'm not falling for that nonsense. Second period, goal apiece. Mackey, Smoskovich, but Cam York on the power play. We're up by 2, heading to the third. There's no way. There's just no way this team is going to win. I don't believe it. This heavily. And you watch, we'll get 3 of our better players back and then get demolished. Cale Makar makes it a 1-goal game. A 1-goal game. And Alex Bacage has tied it at 4 apiece. And we are going to overtime in game 1. Normally we don't watch overtimes in game number 1, but gosh darn it. With how few opportunities we've had to actually watch this team in action, why not? Why not? The first round is our Stanley Cup final. Let's be honest. Let's do it. Game number 1. We go to overtime. We simply could not hold them off. And we find a way to steal it in overtime and still get the win. McKinnon chips it in. York for Burakovsky. Has to cut back. Garlock loses it. York. Cam York tried to dangle at the blue line. Kachuk for Burakovsky. Burakovsky, terrible pass. Mikko Rantanen recovers. Over McKinnon. Saved by Saros. Huge stop by UC Saros. Here's Brady. Trying to go between the legs again. Some unnecessary dekes. McKinnon Held up, Smoskovich. It's a battle for the puck. Colorado keeps it in. Makar to Byram. Quick movement. Stupid movement. This game's weird and kind of dumb. Makar, save with the blocker. Makar, my God, their movement's insane. By insane, I mean illogical. Turner picks it off. We cannot gain the line on them. Safronov. By the time he pulls out of Michigan. Spoiler alert, the AI never do. I've never seen it once. Shushkin dumps it in. But all run true broadcast. Got much offense. Boys, Safronov got crunched. Byram loses it. Svitov to Svechnikov. Svechnikov over Turner. Svitov tried to go 5-hole. He's having trouble holding the puck. Turner. Svechnikov the chip. It would have been great. Job by Svitov in the corners, but our coach threw a line change. And no one's helping him. Kempe, the big move. Edstrom, saved by Saros. He's had to stand on his head so far. Again, it's probably his last hurrah as a member of this team. We win a face-off. Dylan McKinnon to Rawlings. Florian Jackeye dumps it in. Classic for Konechny. We've got no ozone time. Held up. You're dumping it. It just seems like a matter of time. It really does. McKinnon bumped off the puck. Konechny. Vlasic deflects wide. Like a college team just holding on for survival here. Here's McLeod. Nowhere to go. Rawlings back to McLeod. Bumped off the puck. It's men against boys out there right now. Konechny dumps it in. It's just a matter of when the hell do they score at this rate. Puck dumped in. We got nothing. Not too happy with our coach right now. Alex Vlasic. Shot on. Stopped. Kerfoot gets crunched. Konechny wins it back, centering feed. How the hell did they almost get that? Haig to Burke, now Jackeye. Dumps it in. Our coach loves the dump and chase. At least we're actually chasing this time, but we just surrender possession every chance we get. Hartman over. What a chance. Another turnover. Bocage. Hartman. Jesus. When the hell is this going to end? It's going to be fast at this rate. Dump it in, Jackeye. Jackeye looking. Jackeye to Haig. Haig over. The man couldn't hold the puck. Mahler can't hold it. Tyler Peddle nowhere to go. McKinnon to Rantanen. Their top line's out. Rantanen saved by Saros. It really is a matter of time until they end this at this rate. We are in so much trouble right now. Their top line's out of Raymond, McKinnon, Rantanen. Rawlings took a chuck. Brady. Too many dangles, Brady. Keep it simple. Raymond to McKinnon. Rebound out of the reach of Rantanen. McKinnon misses. Oh my God. Rawlings again. Rawlings. Burakovsky can't get the shot off. Jesus. Freaking Eagle spam. Antonin takes the hit. Burakovsky. Darlock loses it. McKinnon. Rawlings off the mask. We got a shot, though. That's good. That's an improvement, right? Dylan McKinnon for Rawlings again. Tried to go up ahead. Shouldn't be icing. Come on now.
Nichushkin's got it along the boards. Dumps the puck in. Nashville's got the puck. Scoops up the puck.
Run off. Hit him with the Michigan. York to Turner. Dude, we have no break in at all. This is terrible. York for Svechnikov. He dumps it in. This is painful. Our coach literally has it set up to just rock a 1-4. I don't know what we're waiting for, though, in terms of trying to get chances. Smoskovich to Byram. Makar back to the middle. He's bumped. Svitov. York back to Andre. Svechnikov. It's literally just until Colorado scores. We can get so little offense right now. This is terrible. Hell of a line change there, Brad. Cam, he's our man. Austin, nowhere to go. Oh my God, this is like an average Eschel team playing a high-end pro team. Oh my God, this is not going well. We do win the draw. Eckford to Peddle. Over to Connor Smith, who dumps it in.
The Avs have it against the wall. Slides it across to Kempe.
You realize, boys, at some point you actually have to try to counterattack. Good play by Haig. Costin to Haig. Costin again. Costin getting chased down. Evades pressure. That was nice. Got a man open on his right. Finds him. It's Tyler Peddle. Gets hit. We lose possession. A big part of it is that it's the Avalanche, and they're really good. Peddle again for Nick Hague. You knew we'd end up with Nick Hague in this franchise at some point. Miscommunication. I hope this game's the rest of the stream. It honestly might be at this rate. Kempe. Job by Haig. Here's Garlock. Our top line's back out. Smith in trouble. Coach, yeah, if only the coach firing had gone through at this rate. Here's Garlock again. Garlock. Centering feed. Burakovsky rebound. Kachuk back to Burakovsky. Another save. I don't know why Kachuk didn't try to throw that on. I mean, I can make them more aggressive, but if the coaching strategy is what it is, it's not going to go too well. That much of a dump and chase request. Here's Burakovsky. Tried to walk through. Garlock throws on deflection off the post. Haig to Kachuk. Burakovsky to Haig. Haig, deflection bid. Loose puck. Garlock stopped by Blackwood. We're heating up a little bit. Kachuk to Burakovsky. Smith to Kachuk. Shot. Save Blackwood. More of that. Boys, go all out. Take it to him. Take it to him. You have my permission. The coach behind the scenes might fuck it up, but let's go. It's like the kid that's being bullied that finds out they can fight back. The bully's not actually that tough. Svechnikov. Svechnikov. Centering feed. Another shoulder save by Blackwood. Rantanen. Back to Wah. Lucas Raymond can't get the pass through. Svitov turns it over to Nathan McKinnon. Rantanen bumped off the puck. Svechnikov for McKinnon. McKinnon tried to find Svitov. That was a terrible breakout. Lucas Raymond looking. Can't get the shot off. McKinnon. Saros has to cover. We definitely started to push back a little bit. This is why we normally don't watch gameplay in game one of a series, but again, I needed to do something. We needed to act like this was going to be a big deal, even this game. York for Safronov. Up ahead, McLeod. Good movement. Florian. Where to go? Nathan McKinnon. For Rantanen, knocked loose. Rantanen still fighting. Wish Saros played that. Rantanen. Turns it over to Florian Xhekaj up ahead. Nolan Burke. Nowhere to go right now. McLeod to Burke. Nolan Burke. Stuck on the backhand. Burke looking, tried to center it. Smoskovich all over it. Nichushkin. Playing some good defense here. York back to Xhekaj. He's going to be tired at this point. Florian looking, loses it, gets it back, and keeps bouncing. Rolls all the way to the half wall. Mahler to Smoskovich. Centering feed, Burke is there. Xhekaj again, for the love of God. Can we get a line change? Loose puck. Novotny. Hounded. Keeps it. Nichushkin. Broken up by York. He's everywhere. Peddle, nowhere to go. That was Kostin that screwed all that up by not being able to handle a simple pass. Puck dumped in. Players are getting tired. They're getting slower. Mistakes are going to be made. Kostin for Peddle. Loses it. Gets it back. Peddle shot. Kostin rebound. Doesn't go. Kostin to Eckford. Shoulder save again, Blackwood. Turns out it's not in San Jose that Blackwood finds this career resurgence. It's in Colorado. Front off to Turner. Up ahead. Svechnikov tries the move. He got hooked, I swear. Svitov. Turner. Back to Svitov to the point. Haig. Smith for Turner. Too indecisive. Iggy, we sucked. We blew it up at the deadline. We made the playoffs on the last day of the season. We're playing Colorado again. Half of our team is suspended. The usual. This is game one. Kempe, oh my God. Trip called. Preds to the power play. And you bet your sweet patoot that we are calling a timeout right here to get our top unit out there. Ryan Hartman to the box for tripping. This is the chance. We have to end it on this power play. I'm tempted to pull the goalie. Like, we have to end it on this power play. Come on now. Face off one by McKinnon. Makar to Byram. Immediately clear. McKinnon. Hands off for Nolan Burke. Berkey finds Cam York and Blackwood. I thought it was it right there. Cam York tried to snipe it 5-hole. Goalie wasn't having it.
No better time than overtime to come up big. Let's see how he does here.
Brady wins the draw. Dylan McKinnon over Burke. Why didn't you shoot? York shoots it just wide. Nolan Burke, what's the matter with you? As David Edstrom clears. Nolan Burke, come on, man. The chuck for Burke. Terrible. Get Burke off the ice. Oh my God. Good play by York and McKinnon. Whew. Oh my God. Big hit there. York loses it. Gets it back. Turns it over to Valeri Nichushkin. And our power play is all over the place. Svechnikov. Held up. Has it in front. Turner. So close to sneaking that through.
enjoying
Friggin' Mackenzie Blackwood remembered how to be a goalie.
Puck is dropped and he wins the
Avs win the draw. Makar clears it out.
puck cleared from the defensive end.
Come on, boys.
The Predators will play the puck from behind the net.
Rawlings to Garlock. Of course, our power play lines are a mess because of the suspensions. Novotny to Bocage, broken up.
No room for that one to get through.
Power move. He passes. Deflection bid.
There's always a next level to making a save. Step 2 is get the puck up.
Byram kicks it back to his own zone.
Coming up right here.
And Svechnikov held him for too long. We take a penalty.
The Avs looking against the half wall.
Bocage save, scores.
Overtime winner.
Short-handed, the Colorado Avalanche take game 1.
I'm not sure how that got into the net. That thing's bouncing all over the place. Not even really his shot. But he'll take it. It's in the net now.
As Novotny steals it at the end.
A little gimmicky. I love it now.
Yeah, the gimmick is okay. It's okay because it connects the fans.
And we are 0 for 5 against the Avs in the playoffs in this series. Up 3-1 and then 4-2. And we lose in overtime. Okay. That is game number 1. You're not wrong, Catcher. So, we do get Mooney, Mack, and Ekblad back, which is good. We'll go best lines. We'll keep McKinnon with Haig, Rawlings, Safronov, Ekblad, York. That's fine by me. Scratches McLeod and Peddle. Not a fan of that. It's going to be Nolan Burke. Takes a seat. We'll get McLeod back in there. Have Burke's fit for Svitov. And obviously we still have other scratches that we're dealing with. That is, I'm going to put Svechnikov on the top line, go with Burakovsky on the second. That is the team for game number 2. UC, I'm going to need you to be just a little bit better. Milwaukee wins 55 games and will play the Iowa Wild in round number 1. Game 2. First period, goalless. We outshot him 10-6. Second period, opening goal, L.J. Mooney. L.J. Mooney. Yep. As Mahler ties it up. Nathan McKinnon makes it 2-1. Brian McLeod ties it. I'm going back to my rule about overtimes. It's got to be an elimination game. Nathan McKinnon on the power play. 3-2 Avs. And Colorado has a 2-0 series lead. We are 0 for 6 against Colorado in the playoffs in this series. 0 for 6. I'm going to take out Svitov for Burke. Emil Vinny gets the start in game number 3. Just to see if it's somehow any worse. Cam York's a minus player, but I mean, what the hell are you going to do, right? Game number 3. Home ice. Like Vancouver Canucks ownership, at least we got our 2 home playoff games. Goalless first period, we were outshot 11-3. Second period, we're down 2-0. Smoskovich and Rantanen, and you can't really blame Vinny at this point. He's doing his best. We are going to be 0-7 against Colorado in the playoffs in this series. McLeod makes it 2-1. Konechny restores the 2-goal lead. And this team storms to the playoffs to get absolutely wiped out by Colorado. Shout out to T. Davies for the follow. Screwing ourselves out of a higher draft pick in the process. We go to game 4. Vinny wasn't bad, but this could be the final game of UC Saros' career. It is definitely his final game as a member of the Nashville Predators. Costin's been pretty useless. Mac doesn't have a single point in the series. I know he's only played 2 games, but the fucking Abe Simpson of playoff teams. I can't call up Koski Ranta. Let's go for Andre Palat and see if the man has any playoff magic left in his body. This might be Andre Palat's final career game. Honestly, McLeod's been playing really well. Playoff Palat, he's our only hope at this point. Our only hope at this point. All right, let's do it. Can we avoid getting swept by Colorado for the second time? It's game number 4. First period, 1-0 Avs. Lucas Raymond. 8 shots apiece. Second period, 2-0 Avs. Mikko Rantanen. To a good season. Couldn't say that with a straight face. This organization could be deemed as a terrorist organization at this point. Both Nashville towards me and Colorado towards us. We've had 2 playoff matchups against the Avs, and they've swept us both times. Congrats to those that made the wise decision of betting on Colorado. Nolan Burke ended the series as leading scorer, or at least tied for it. A lot of players had at least 2 points. Just, I mean, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Cam York got shit on, but he was out there all the time, just doing whatever the hell he could. And the UC Saros tenure in Nashville ends on a whimper. Our sights change to Milwaukee, who have won a Calder Cup in their time. We'll obviously talk more about the NHL team in a minute. Thank God they win the series in 6. Logan Stanley, the current leading scorer. They draw Grand Rapids in round number 2. And are steamrolling their opposition. That is a sweep of the Griffins. And it will not be a rematch against the Calgary Wranglers. It will be the Abbotsford Canucks. In the 3rd round, they won 49 games in the regular season. Up 2-0. Alex Thorne, starting goaltender, got hurt. Up 3-0. 3-1. Make it 3-2. Going to game 7. Thank God. They do not get reverse swept. The Admirals back in the Calder Cup final against the Belleville Sens. Only won 39 games in the regular season. 2-1 series lead. 3-1. The Milwaukee Admirals win their 2nd Calder Cup in this franchise mode, but the Seattle Kraken again win the Stanley Cup even without Burakovsky. Jesus. That's 3 of the last 4 and 4 in general for the Seattle Kraken. Insanity. Chekrin, Wright, Beniers, Frost, Ivan Demidov. In goal, Ilya Samsonov. Aiden Hill is the backup as they beat Toronto in 6. That's the all on point, too. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Milwaukee, led by Elias Sullivan, Eric Gustafson. The veterans did pretty well. And in goal, Festerini was not great, but he did good enough. Wow. So just offense really won out there. In terms of the awards, the NHL level Connor Bedard wins his 3rd straight Art Ross trophy, his 2nd Hart in a row. Thomas Chabot wins consecutive Norris trophies. Ledbedev wins the Calder, so back-to-back Calder winners for the Islanders. Demidov wins the Conn Smythe. Ville Husso, the Vezina. Jennings. I wouldn't be happy with that. Dude named Foote won the Jack Adams. Must be Will Smith that won the Selke. Connor Bedard, back-to-back Ted Lindsay's, and his 3rd straight Rocket Richard, and his 4th of the last 5 years. In the AHL, the Admirals back on top. Cole Gutman scored the most points. Florian Jacki was league MVP, so we were definitely right to give him the boost. Dude named Hale scored the most goals. Dude named Cutler. T.S. Havlid, top defenseman. Linus Allmark, top goaltender. And Casey Terrence was the MVP of the playoffs, joining Jake Bean, who was the winner last time. I don't know where we go from here. I mean, we're going to keep going. I'm not giving up. I'm not. But at the same time, we just have to try to find the right group of players because we haven't done it yet. I thought we would have. I really thought we had it this past season, but yeah, it didn't happen. Casey Terrence, Casey, Corey, Christopher, Robin. Oh, bother. I can't be bothered. Yeah.